Who's it gonna be?
There is nothing I cannot do. Leave everything to me.
It's August. I don't know who this is. He has defense, res bond 4. He looks pretty interesting, actually. Nudge, even recovery. Finally, even recovery in the common pool. Not common pool, but in the summoning pool in general. Oh, neat. Leif's advisor.
I am stained by the blood of many men.
Galzus.
It is better you forget me.
Galzus. Infantry sword. Rhine sword is pretty bad, but he has Surge Sparrow.
Trivial.
I like his voice actor. Here's our demote.
Want to meet my Pegasus? He's so smart and cute.
I like Karin. Allied Lance. Those are really not that great skills. I feel like they could have done a little bit better. Maybe her lance is really good.
You talk too much.
And who's our Ascended? Who's it gonna be? This is pretty cool.
My power is growing. I can feel it.
It's an interesting color choices. Vital Astra, Ascending Blade.
Put your heart into it.
Red is kind of stacked on this banner. Time for Mareeta to hella power recruit Mareeta and Mareeta. True. Do we have a direct emote? Maybe, just maybe. I love Druidrill, but this is an easy skip. Interesting. All 3 Mareetas are swords. This appears to be true. Okay, no direct emote. Who's the art? This artist looks familiar. Asatani Tomoyo. Something about her face is very familiar. I can't quite place it. She kind of looks like Larce. The GHB is Salem? I think that was the name I spotted on the subreddit. Yep. The GHB is Salem. I don't know who that is either. It's a good thing Mareeta was here, otherwise this would be a whole banner of characters that I had not seen before. It is Ira and Larce's artist? Okay. That makes sense. The one playable Dark Mage in Thracia. Oh, neat. Oh, that means he's gonna be a red tome infantry with like a pretty bad weapon. That's exciting. Well, it can go one of two ways. It can be like a gimmick tome, like Solon, or it can just be like a pretty bad inheritable tome, like Peleus. Anyway, bye. Catch you later, Ignisal. Never played any Druidrill games. They might as well have announced John Fire Emblem. Oof. Well, I mean, hey, they gotta do the Druidrill banners, at least once a year for the Druidrill fans. There are quite a few of them out there. This is a very underwhelming banner. Wow, we are very whelmed by this banner. All right, let's look at it. August is infantry staff. August kind of looks like Keemstar. Diplomacy staff. Calculates damage from staff like other weapons. At start of turn, grants attack, defense, res +6, and the following status to unit support partner. If unit initiates combat, unit makes guaranteed follow-up attack. At start of turn, if at least one ally has been defeated, grant special cooldown count -2, and the following status to unit support partner. Foe cannot make a follow-up attack. Okay, it's kind of a lot actually. It's only the support partner, so like realistically it's not going to get used that much. Right? Speaking of which, I actually completely forgot. I pulled Lilith this morning as my free summon. I was like, oh neat. Because she also has that support partner gimmick, you could say. It's potentially very helpful though. I wouldn't say strictly just because an ally has to be defeated before his special cooldown count activates. Valoria grants that -1 special cooldown unconditionally. But still, granting this this guaranteed follow-up attack status is pretty cool. Only on turn 1? Well, yeah, only on turn 1. But even still, like, I mean, usually you would just not want any of your allies to get defeated. At start of turn, if at least one ally has been defeated, grant special cooldown count -2, and this status, okay, to support partner. Foe cannot make a follow-up attack, so he can just grant, like, Omnibreaker to a support partner if the conditions are right. This would be really good if you could somehow use it on, like, AR defense, but I don't think ally support works that way. Yeah, any game mode where you get a game over if one of your allies dies, it's not going to work there. You know where it'll be pretty good, though, is Summoner Duels. Because in Summoner Duels, it's pretty likely that one of your allies is going to get killed, and so you can just partner August with your captain, and then you can grant -2 at the start of every turn. Dang. Defense Resbond 4 is interesting, only because I'm surprised it took so long for them to add it. We got Attack Speed Bond 4 like 2.5 years ago, I want to say, on Valenti and Katria. It's been a long time. That was like late 2019. Meanwhile, we still don't have Defense Res Unity. Pretty good skills, though. I think if... I don't know. I don't know who's going to pull for August besides just a couple of people that really like August. I guess Barking for Even Recovery is actually pretty nice. We don't have any non-attack Unity? That's true. For some reason, they pumped out the ideal skills pretty quickly. Like, we have... I think we have all of the ideal variants, except maybe Speed, Res, but I think we have the rest. His art... Like, it looks like it's from a different game, which isn't, like, a bad thing, but it definitely stands out from the rest of the art in Fae, I feel like. I don't know if this artist has done stuff. Chico. The name is familiar. I bet they've done art before. I don't know what they were thinking, giving him Rhinesword. Rhinesword seems like it really sucks. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like there are better inheritable swords. Especially since he's 5-star locked. Like, this is... It's kind of brutal to stick him with Rhinesword. I feel like if they were going to add Rhinesword as, like, an option, then, I don't know, maybe have it as, like, a GHB, or, like, just a demote. Galzus. Otherwise, he has Surge Sparrow and no follow-up. He actually has pretty good skill fodder, aside from Rhinesword. I wonder if there are people out there that were really looking forward to Galzus being added to the game, and now that he's here, it's like, oh, well now I gotta figure out what inheritable sword to give him, because he's not gonna get a refined for like 5 years. They'll probably have really good stats though. I'm glad they're giving us kind of bad banners to allow us to save for AHR. Yeah. There's the Hero Rises. We have Golden Week coming up in a month, right? The Legendary Hero remix that just came out is like a redo of CYL5. Like, there's so much stuff happening. 6 weeks? Still. And before I know it, it'll be summer. Just... And then it'll be CYL6. Okay, I'll stop. I like Karin's art a lot, actually. Alright, let's see if her lance is any good. Grants attack defense +4 to allies within 2 spaces during combat. If unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack defense +4 to unit during combat. Actually pretty good. That can have some utility in, like, save balls and other nonsense. Take off Vector's lance and give him allied lance. Otherwise, her skills kind of suck. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we already have attack defense form, like, accessible. I'll check real quick. Having it in the 3-4-star summoning pool never hurts, but I don't know. Yeah, frickin' Zealot has it. I guess that is a Grill unit, so. I'm not even sure if she'll be a popular merge project, unless you just like Karin, because like you have Sedith, who is very similar, except he has a perf, which has like a slightly better effect than Allied Lance. I think he gets like attack speed, joint drive instead of attack defense, and then he also gets like negating buffs. But my BST, her BST will be a little higher, fine. But you know what? She'll probably have like a couple extra points in res, and that'll be where the extra points go. Not much to say on this banner. Maybe our Ascended hero will be a game changer. Based on the very little that I know about Thracia, I think Mareeta is a good choice for an Ascended hero, right? I don't know who else they would choose. So far, the Ascended heroes have all been like characters that have already been added to the game in some way. So with that in mind, I think Mareeta makes sense. Alright, there's a lot going on here. Ascending Blade, accelerate special trigger at the start of turn 1, grant special cooldown count -1, okay. Only turn 1. At start of combat, if unit HP is greater than 25, grants block +5 during combat, neutralizes effects that guarantee full follow-up attacks, and effects that prevent units follow-up attacks, and after combat, grant special cooldown count -1. Oh, that's actually really good. Any unit that has this effect that grants special cooldown count after combat, I always think of Gale Force. Always. Because, just randomly. Yeah, exactly, it works with Gale Force. Like Resonant Battles, you know how all of the enemies will like inflict Pulse Smoke on you after you kill them? Well, you can negate that with an effect like this. So, that's how I prefer to use this effect, like on Brave Celica, for example. But then Mareeta has Vital Astra, which she's just always going to have it active, literally always. Like, guard effects don't even work on her, because she just charges it automatically, unless you inflict, like, false start on her. That's actually nuts. Her special cooldown is just always 0. Unless you use, like, something very specific, like Pulse Wand, or yeah, Witchy Wand. Vital Astra boosts damage by 30% of unit speed. If unit special is ready, and unit speed is greater than foe speed, reduces damage from area of effect specials by percentage equal difference between stats ×3. At the start of combat, if unit special is ready and unit speed is greater than foe speed, reduces damage from attacks during combat by % equal difference between stats ×3, max 30%. Damage reduction effects above are considered non-special effects. So, oh, I was just gonna say. I was literally just gonna say, like, the benefit of this is that it's a special skill, so it won't get negated by Deadeye. But literally, it goes out of its way to say, actually, in this one specific case, it actually is considered non-special. That's just confusing. I don't know why you would do that. Also, she already has damage reduction on her B slot. Alright, this is stupid. I don't like this. I don't like this, like, special skill granting a passive buff in combat. It just seems needlessly complicated and pointless. I don't think we've ever had an effect quite like this. Mareeta seems good. She has a 1,000,000 damage reduction, so you can do that. She will always have a special proc ready. You can tank things with her in Ether Raids. You can just do all sorts of stuff with her. She will blow up everything. Also, I think original Mareeta, like, her effect was she had to be not adjacent to any allies, but that was basically changed to just being above 25% HP. So it's easier to activate now. She gets Spectrum Boost, she gets no follow-up, and she gets that special spiral. You know what you could do that's really stupid is if you give her special spiral, then you can have infinite Astra procs, just regular Astra. Because Astra has 4 cooldown, it becomes 3 because of her weapon. And then you can grant yourself special cooldown count -3 after combat if you stack her weapon with Special Spiral. So you can just have infinite Astras if you want. I think Vital Astra is probably better, but if Mareeta does combat and has 1 cooldown at the end of combat, when her weapon effect activates, does she instantly activate Gale Force? Hold on. I think so. If Mareeta does combat and has 1 cooldown... Oh, at the end of combat. Yeah. That's right. Also, her Gale Force special cooldown will only be 4. So you could do like Heavy Blade or Flashing Blade on her. She's actually a pretty good Gale Force unit, honestly, because she already has Even Tempest, so she can just kind of run around and kill things with that. Also, she has no follow-up, so she'll get her doubles. Personally, I don't feel overly compelled to pull, which is good, because I want to save for a Hero Rises. If I were to pull, it would be red, obviously. Maybe I would pull colorless along the way, just for even recovery, but... Who's on the Hero Rises banner again? It's Ninjoran, Azura, Legendary Byleth, and Thor. Salem looks to have a Rower Vulture Tome. Rest in peace. The Vulture Tomes, that was the one that was like attack res unity, right? Yeah, Perfless feels bad. He'll get a refine in 2027, don't worry. We have art. The Salt Mega thread has a lot more comments this time. Interesting. He looks good, right? I've never seen this character before. Literally never. He has good art, though. I like his hair. I think I could pull off this look. Long red hair, like, coming over the front. Wait, you think it's a bad idea? Oh, we can see August's stats. No speed. No speed for August. Okay. Check out the Salt Mega Thread. That's what I'm here for. Can we get an F for Galzus? That's my main takeaway. Poor Galzus. Yeah, I think that's correct. Big attack. Big res. No speed. Pretty good defense. 5-star locked with no perf or Imperial Astra. Yep. Is Galzus from that one place? I want to say Gehenna, but that's the wrong game. No? Okay, so there's no reason for him to have Imperial Astra. What the fuck did they do to Galzus? I know, right? I don't even know who he is. And I'm mad too. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that Mareeta has 3, like, base alts. Base alts? She has 3 alts that are not seasonal. I think Galzus does have Ode Blood. Maybe he does. Mareeta will quite possibly go down as the most boring Ascended unit we'll ever see. They didn't even try to differentiate her from her base form. I mean, gameplay-wise, she's just like a more explosive version of Mareeta. I think she's actually much better than base Mareeta. Base Mareeta fell off. I hate to say it. Like, refined Ryoma is actually comparable, if not better, than Mareeta. I think this, like, legendary Mareeta is actually significantly better. And I mean, I like her new art. So, I'm a fan. I'm not gonna pull for her, but I'm a fan. Another Lance Flyer demote without a perf. Let's see, the last one was Marcia, right? I've been pulling blue so much. Not only can I not get my last Scythe merge, I also can't get any Marcias. It's making me mad. Mareeta took Shanon's clothes. The boobs are part of his outfit. I guess that's kind of true, actually. They both have the gold lining. Interesting. Well, alright, I think that's just about it for me, Chief. I have to go edit this video. We'll be back sometime soon for Grand Coliseum Mount Battle. If you're gonna pull on this banner, let me know in the comments. I'm interested in seeing what people think. Oh yeah, we're gonna be summoning on the Hero Rises banner. Although I don't know if I'll be doing it on the 22nd. I might wait until we see who the legendary is. But yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. And have a good night.